Hello there everyone, my name is Nathan Birch. In this video, we are going to deploy our new React application to Netlify. So in our last video, we went ahead and deployed it with Surge, and in this one, we're going to deploy it using Netlify. So go ahead and go to netlify.com and go ahead and make an account. If you haven't already, go ahead and make an account. I would recommend signing up with GitHub. Okay, we already made our repository with GitHub for our React application in a previous video. So I would say go ahead and sign up with GitHub. Might make it a little bit easier later on. Once you sign up, you should see something like this. Okay, now you probably won't see a site here. I have one site deployed with some information about that, but you will see a button to create or to make a new site from Git. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on that. I'm going to say yes, we'll do continuous deployment. This means that anytime I push commits to GitHub or GitLab or Bitbucket, it'll go ahead and launch a new build for my website, and it'll just auto deploy that every time I make a change, which is really nice. So I'll say I'm going to use GitHub. It says I'm authorized. Okay, and then it says which repository do you want to link it to? And if I come back over here, my repository we called testing application. So right over here, I'll just say testing application, see if it comes up. And there it is. So that's the one I want to connect it to. We'll deploy the master branch. That'll be just fine. And let's go ahead and say deploy site. So we have a few things showing up right here. One, it's working on deploying my site. This will take a couple of minutes to finish up. Netlify is awesome. There's a lot of things that you can do with it that you couldn't do with Surge, but it does take a little bit longer, but there are quite a few more things that you can configure here. Let's look at site settings just for a sec. And I want to change the site name. Okay, so let's go ahead and make it match our application again. So I'll say testing application. So it'll show up, the URL will be testingapplication.netlify.app. Okay, wow, it's already taken. What are the odds? Let's say 2. Okay, good. So that one's not taken. And let's see. So it says deploys from GitHub from my team. Let's see what happens if we go to this link. Okay, so it's not up yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and we'll give it a couple minutes. Okay, so I had this paused for all of 5 seconds. I just clicked on site overview and I saw that that looked green and it had an image of the application. So we can click on that link from either page and you can see our app is up and running here at the domain that we chose, testingapplication2.netlify.app. Okay, and now anytime I make a change, it should just update it. Let's come back into here. I'm going to go into source, into app.js, and let's go ahead and add another paragraph right here. And I'll just say, this is a test for YouTube. And I'll hit save. I think this is still running locally. Yeah, okay, so this is a test for YouTube. Now let's go ahead and push this up to GitHub and make sure this is working. So I'm gonna come out of my build folder. I am in my application folder, okay? And so right here, if I say git remote -v, we should see our remote. So I'm gonna say git status, it shows that I modified one thing. We'll say git add, git commit, adding small change, and git push. Okay, and again, we set that git push as a default to just go to our master branch. Okay, and it shows where that was pushed off to, and it shows that finished. Let's go ahead and look at it in here, make sure that it updated in GitHub. Okay, 2 commits, 1 15 seconds ago, adding small change. Okay, so GitHub is updated, sweet. Now let's go to our site settings. And let's see here, I'm gonna go to site overview. Look at that, production master building, 858, adding small change. Okay, so it's connected to GitHub, it found that change, and it's working on building that small change right now. Let's go ahead and give this a second. And try refreshing this. And there it is, that fast. Okay, this is a test for YouTube. This is running at netlify.app. Okay, so it's up and going. This is awesome. So, okay, hopefully this video helped. In our next video, I'll go ahead and do the last of the deploys, and I'll show you guys how to deploy it to Heroku if that's what you want to use.